Welcome back to Grammar Workshop Flipped Classroom. Today we are on Lesson 49, Titles, page 220 in your Grammar Workshop book. Boys and girls, Lesson 49, Titles, reminds us that the titles of written works are set off in special ways. We are very familiar with the first way. When we are handwriting titles of books, magazines, movies, and newspapers, we underline these titles. When we are typing these titles of books, magazines, movies, and newspapers, we are putting these titles in italics. That's why in your book you see printed the Chicago Tribune, which is a newspaper, would be in italics. When it's handwritten, the Chicago Tribune, which is a newspaper, would be underlined. Ranger Rick is a magazine. When it is printed, or in other words, typed, it is italicized. When it is handwritten, it is underlined. Make sure to notice the first letter of every word is capital. Of course, and we'll review it at the end of this lesson, we know that small words are not capital unless they come at the beginning of the title, like the Chicago Tribune. The next part tells us that titles of short stories, book chapters, articles, songs, and most poems are set off by quotation marks. This is when you are handwriting and printing. Boys and girls, I like to think of these things like chapters, articles, that they come inside books, magazines, newspapers, and you think of quotations as having the title of these inside them. So, Aladdin and the Magic Lamp is a short story that could be found inside of a book. So, the title is found inside of quotation marks. What I Heard in the Apple Barrel is a book chapter. This book chapter is found inside of a book. It's the title of a chapter, so it needs to be in quotations, and each first letter needs to be capitalized. Exploring a Coral Reef is a magazine article. This is found inside of a magazine. Each first letter of each word needs to be capitalized except for that small little A, and it needs to be inside of quotation marks. The song, The Rain in Spain, songs are put in quotation marks. There's a poem called The Walrus and the Carpenter. This poem needs to be put inside quotation marks. You will see at the bottom a reminder that the first word and each important word in the titles begin with a capital letter. However, words such as a, an, and, as, at, for, in, of, the, and to are not capitalized unless they are the first or last word in the title. That's really important to learn and remember. Those words, those 10 small words, that they are not capitalized unless they are the first or the last word in the title.
Hi, fifth graders, it's Stuart.
The title of this chapter is We Score, sort of. Write the title of the chapter on your paper.